Well, hi everyone, and welcome to the Buffett and Beyond Research Saturday Market Recap Letter. This is September 23rd, 2023. Remember, folks, if you want to live on the beach like Jimmy Buffett did, you've got to learn how to invest like Warren Buffett does now. And here's the beach that Jimmy Buffett once walked on. So, folks, if you want to get here, you have to learn how to invest better than Warren Buffett. And this week, well, the market is trying to find support. Yeah, it's been a tough week. Find support around the S&P 4350 level as it continues to digest the Fed's higher for longer statement regarding interest rates. And, of course, the failure of a federal spending spree isn't helping matters very much at all. And this week, our weekly stock analysis video, well, we haven't looked at Microsoft lately, but this stock has been upgraded. It's a newer, leaner company than it was 7 or 8 years ago, that's for sure. And the word is that it is leading the pack in artificial intelligence. In our ETF video, we go into lesson 2 about hedging our ETFs. Now this week we show how hedging the top stocks from 5 or 6 ETF works so much better in obtaining a much lower risk and higher returns than the S&P. Folks, this is the best strategy you've ever seen. We've already had so many comments on last week's lesson 1, and this week we go further. You've got to see this video. Meanwhile, at the market, here we are. On Thursday, the market fell below this bottom band, and here we are on Friday. I'm recording this before the market closes, and the market is trying to stay right at that bottom band or get inside of it. That will be a very, very good test, and so far it's doing it. And usually if the market is going to continue down in a big way, it would have done it by the time I'm recording this during the day. Usually my rule of thumb is if the stock market or any index can stay pretty much normal on the day after it falls below that line, then it has a good chance of this support line right in here. So folks, keep your fingers crossed. And then down here, this intermediate term indicator is still pointing down, and boy oh boy, if we can get a little bit out of the market before the close and Monday and Tuesday turn up, then we can get this to turn up and we'd have a bottom forming in here. If not, we're going to go down a little bit further and see where it stops. So it's going to be a tough week, Monday and Tuesday. And as we take a close look, yeah, you can get a better look at this line right in here. And we want to see this market stop here because the next stop is down at the 200-day moving average, and we really don't want to go down there. And meanwhile, if the market can close up either to the end by the end of the day or Monday or Tuesday, we could get a signal in here, but we have to see. And the good thing is that on Thursday, this line right here, this volume did not pick up very much on the downside, even though it was a very rough day in the market. And of course, down here, our intermediate term indicator really has to turn around at this point. So we're at a point of either we stop in here in the beginning of this coming week, or we go down further and maybe test this 4250 level or this level down here right around 4200, which is that 200-day moving very important 200-day moving average. And portfolio protection, yep, we have October, November, and December puts. This is for about $135,000 portfolio, and we need 3 SPY puts to cover that, about 12% below the highs of the market. And right now, if the market goes down another 5%, then we're totally protected as long as you have these puts in place. So we're sitting pretty right now. And don't forget, as the market goes down, if it continues down, these puts will gain in value. So it won't be another 5%. The market can go down 5%, but these puts will be worth a lot more. So we're pretty well protected in here if you have these puts for your portfolio protection. So let's hang on, folks, and let's hope we don't have to use that insurance that we buy in the form of these SPY puts. So, folks, we had a really tough week this week, and here we see the sun rising behind those beautiful clouds and just poking its head out. And what a beautiful, beautiful morning this was. I wish the stock market was looking like this sunrise is looking right now. But, folks, forget about it. We don't worry about it till Monday and Tuesday. We'll see what happens. Meanwhile, you have a good weekend, a safe weekend, and if you have those puts, you don't have to worry a bit. So, folks, be safe, be well, and we'll see you back here on Monday.